In the fading echo of combustion, some machines don't disappear. They crystallize into legends. What happens when precision engineering meets the last heartbeat of a pure driver's era? Tonight, we uncover why this icon still shapes the future long after the nose fades. When BMW introduced the F82 generation, it wasn't just another performance coupe, it was a turning point. For decades, the M badge has stood for a philosophy: lightweight thinking, relentless engineering, and the belief that driving is still an art form. The F82 arrived at a moment when turbocharging became inevitable, yet purists feared the loss of soul. Instead, it proved evolution didn't have to erase emotion. Across racetracks, highways, and late-night city streets, it built a reputation not only for speed, but for character, a machine that demanded respect and rewarded commitment. And as electrification accelerates globally, the F82 quietly became a reference point, a reminder of what performance felt like before silence took over. Then, under a single beam of light, the silhouette appears, sharp, planted, unmistakably purposeful. The proportions feel tense, like a sprinter waiting for the gun, every surface sculpted for intent rather than decoration. And in that moment, the reaction is visceral, not nostalgia, but recognition. Because icons don't ask for attention, they command it. The design language of the F82 is rooted in tension. Lawn hood, tight greenhouse, and muscular rear haunches that hint at controlled aggression. Every crease serves airflow, every intake feeds performance, turning aerodynamics into visual drama. Compared to its predecessor, the stance is wider and more assertive, trading subtlety for confidence without losing elegance. It's a reminder that performance design isn't about being loud, it's about being inevitable. Beneath the sculpted hood lives a philosophy shift, turbocharging not as compromise, but as amplification. The twin-turbo inline-six delivers power with a dual personality, explosive when pushed, composed when cruising. Advanced chassis electronics constantly interpret the road, translating chaos into confidence for the driver. Old challenges, turbo lag, unpredictable balance, were engineered into strengths, creating a car that feels alive yet precise. And the result isn't just speed, but a dialogue between machine and human that feels increasingly rare in the digital age. But here's the cliffhanger. If this was the bridge between analog emotion and digital precision, what comes after the bridge ends? Step inside, and the world narrows to a cockpit built around intention. The seating position is low and focused, placing the driver at the center of every sensation. Digital displays blend with tactile controls, creating a balance between modern interface and mechanical connection. Soft materials, subtle lighting, and the quiet hum of engineering precision turn the cabin into a space that feels both technical and intimate. It's not just about comfort, it's about immersion. In the performance coupe landscape, the F82 reshaped expectations, proving forced induction could still deliver personality. Rivals responded with more power, more technology, more extremes, but the benchmark had already shifted. Its presence influenced pricing, engineering direction, and even how enthusiasts defined engagement in a modern sports car. On the global stage, it occupies a rare position, accessible enough to be driven daily, yet special enough to be remembered. And in a market racing toward electrification, its value isn't just financial, it's cultural. Looking ahead, the F82's legacy won't be measured in horsepower, but in influence. As performance grows quieter and software-driven, it reminds us when emotion was raw and mechanical. Its role isn't to outlast the electric era, but to inspire it. Because progress doesn't erase the past, it builds on what moved us. And as the light fades, its silhouette remains not as an ending, but as a benchmark for what driving should feel like. Every icon means something different to every driver. So what does this one mean to you? Share your perspective below, and if you enjoy cinematic stories where engineering meets emotion, consider joining us for the next chapter.